One night, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, was deeply disturbed by two dreams. In the first, 7 fat cows grazed by the Nile, only to be devoured by 7 thin, ugly cows. In the second, 7 healthy heads of grain were swallowed by 7 scorched and withered heads. None of Pharaoh's magicians or wise men could explain them, leaving the court in turmoil. Then, Pharaoh's cupbearer remembered a man in prison. "Your Majesty," he said, "when I was in prison, a young Hebrew named Joseph interpreted my dream, and it came to pass exactly as he said." Pharaoh summoned Joseph immediately. From the dark prison, Joseph was brought out, cleaned, and dressed before standing before the king. Pharaoh said, "I've had dreams no one can interpret." "But I hear you can." Joseph replied humbly, "I cannot do it, but God will give Pharaoh the answer he desires." Pharaoh recounted his dreams, and Joseph, with wisdom from God, explained, "The dreams are one and the same. God has revealed what he is about to do. There will be 7 years of great abundance in Egypt, followed by 7 years of famine so severe that the abundance will be forgotten. Let Pharaoh appoint a wise and discerning man to oversee the land and store up grain during the years of plenty to prepare for the famine." Pharaoh was astonished. Turning to his court, he declared, "Can we find anyone like this man, one in whom is the Spirit of God?" To Joseph, Pharaoh said, "Since God has made all this known to you, there is no one as wise as you. You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people will submit to your commands. Only I will be greater than you." In an instant, Joseph was elevated from prisoner to ruler. Pharaoh placed his signet ring on Joseph's finger, dressed him in royal robes, and gave him authority over all Egypt. Joseph's faith and reliance on God brought him from the depths of despair to the heights of power, saving an entire nation from disaster.